Hi, this is IndigoMoon Aussies, the precious metals litter. They're getting big today. They're in the kitchen. It's Friday, February 21st, and they've come in the kitchen to eat their afternoon meal, and hopefully we can see them playing a little bit. A lot of the videos, they've been tired. It's been after they ate. If I move around a little bit, I've just got a towel here to clean up potties. But let's see who we have. We have Goldie right there that just ran. And standing over there, that's Copper, or little boy we call him. Running right there is Steel, the black tri-male. They've got their toys out. They're doing pretty good with the paper. In fact, when they first came in here, they were kind of like looking like, where's the paper? Where's the paper? That's Platinum coming towards us, towards the orange and white towel. Again, that's Goldie that's on the towel. And I'm hoping they'll really start to move around. Hey guys, go play with your toys. Get your toys. Mercury just came out of the dish. So we have Mercury's the black tri-male, the first one. And let's see, next to him is Silver, and black tri-female. Next to Silver is Nickel, black tri-female. Next to Nickel is Copper, little boy, red tri-male. And then here, kind of by themselves a little bit, is Bronze, red tri-female. And I've got, hi sweetheart, Steel's sitting up here. That's the only problem with me filming, is that they want to come by me. We'll try to get them going. That's Platinum. She just grabbed a hold of the toy to play with. They do really love their toys. And you'll start to see their personality. They're really starting to show. It looks like Silver was our firstborn female, and she's kind of the alpha male when it comes to the other puppies. She likes to beat everybody up. Little boy and Mercury, which is really funny because Mercury is the big black tri-male and Copper is the smallest male. But Copper doesn't put up with much of anything, and Mercury looks like, what the heck? What is that? I've got a few gathered under here. That's Platinum that's walking. That's a nice little stack right there. That was Copper. He did a nice stack for us. Excuse me. They're starting now where they're obviously a lot more steady on their feet, and also they're not quite as wide in the front. When they're young, they tend to be, excuse me, I have to wipe something up. They tend to be wide in the front and wide in the rear till they gain their balance. There's a potty. If you'll just turn the paper over on top of it, it's a poo-poo so they don't step in it. That's Copper that just ran by us. That's Silver over there. That just went under the chair. You can just leave it down. You just got to cover it up. There we go. So their structure is really starting to come together. We're going to get some, like with Mercury, if you look at him, now he's the biggest boy, but he's elbowing out a little bit. Now that's normal when they're young, but when they start to get to, they'll be 5 weeks, or 4, gosh, the time flies. I believe they'll be 5 weeks on Tuesday. And so by 5 weeks, that should be straightening out, and you should see good structure, you should see good fronts. That's Mercury, and I believe that is, yeah, that's Bronze eating. Well, she was eating. That's Copper, the red that just came up to eat. That's Platinum, the black tri-male on the far left. And it's going to be hard, but I wish you could see. Copper's just run from one thing to another, and he just goes past and, hey guys, come over here so we can see you. Come here so we can see you. Come here, Goldie. That's Steel, the black tri-male, and then that's Goldie down by my feet. I'm trying to sit up high because they want to conglomerate, That's a good one of Mercury. Hey, Mercury. Mercury. Let's see, we had a scuffle. It involved Goldie, which is right there, and I'm not sure who. Little boy, you're full of it. Yeah, you are. Mercury, you're full of it, but it's food you're full of. Come over here, guys, so I can see you. Okay, turning their head right there, that's Silver. Let's see if we can get her. You can see on they're, like I said, they're narrowing it down now at the rear and the front, coming together like they should. We want to see a fair amount of leg on them, but they still at this age are going to look just a little short-legged. And of course it depends on the breeding and what your goals are. Now that was a nice little trot. That was a real pretty trot. That was Little Boy. That's Steel right there, the black tri-male. Steel. Were you trying to escape? That's Copper that's aggravating everybody. And that's Silver again. She's just kind of sitting there. Silver. She just likes to sit and wait for someone to come and dote on her. That's Platinum right there. And that's Goldie playing with the little stuffed bear. That's Steel playing with the dolphin. So do we have everybody here? There's a cute one of Silver sitting. As you can see, her front's really coming together nice. Oh, that's Shimmer. Shimmer, what are you doing? Shimmer is Bronze. She's the one we're keeping, and her name is going to end up being Shimmer, so we kind of call her Shimmer and Bronze. And I'll get to a different angle if I have to. That's Nickel right there, the black tri-female that's by that. Those are little canteens. You can see her walking on the newspaper. She is such a cute little thing. She's just so adorable. She's the one that I've been talking about from the beginning. I absolutely love her head and structure. Just absolutely love it. But especially for someone new, as you can see in the front, she's got white, just a small amount of white on the paws. So that does it, you know, it makes it a little more difficult to compete. If the judge has two bitches or two dogs that are equal in structure and movement, but one is flashy or has more white. Look at Mercury listening to my story. He's like, that lady's always talking. The judge is probably going to go with the flashier one. Look at him turning his head. Mercury, do you know who your mommy is, huh? That's Goldie that just went up and decided to plow into him. She said, why not? She's our screecher. If something isn't going her way, like if she sees me and I'm not fast enough to get over to her, or I'm doing something else before I can get him out, she just screams. She makes these random screeches. That's Nickel that just did that little hop and run. As you can see, she's just as cute as she can be. Nickel is available also. And the sire owner, which is Lori Farr, who owns Earnhardt, is going to be choosing probably in the next week or so between Steel and Mercury. I know that she's not picking the red tri-male, which is Copper. So it looks like Copper may be available. We do have some people that we're speaking with, and a lot of times what we do is we have people on our list, but we also take applications and look at the family or the home, their needs, their wants, and then the puppy that they like or the puppy we have available. And sometimes we just don't feel it's going to be a good match. Different puppies have different needs, and we want to make sure our biggest goal is that our puppies get forever homes. That's what we want. Now over there being a little bit frisky, that's Bronze, the red tri-female. There goes Steel. And that's Copper right there by the toys. Mercury's pretty easy to spot because he has the most white on his head and he's the biggest. Platinum is decided that my chair doesn't need that leg, and so she can gnaw it off. Where's Bully Sticks? You guys are about ready for Bully Sticks, huh? You're about ready. You are. That's steel that just went running across. Already you can tell a nice movement, nice front. Now in comparison, you know, I can only compare what I'm real familiar with. I've got Silver sitting here. Come here, it's okay. Sitting down here by me. I would say in comparison to the Rico Beyonce, which we did 2 crosses of that. We had 2 litters. The females are going to be shorter on leg, shorter in height, and definitely a little bit cobbier, which is a lot like Mira, but I would say even a little more so than Mira. A little bit more bone, a little bit lower to the ground, a cobbier bitch. Beyonce is a very true to standard bitch. She has good bone, but she's not overdone. And I've always been honest, and I've always said this, you know, I could see a little bit more bone on Beyonce. Of course, she's out of Tempo, which was 2008's top producing bitch. Tempo has produced some outstanding kids and grandkids that have been competitive in all venues. On this litter here, the sire Earnhardt goes back to his sire is Briarbrook, and so there's double Briarbrook in these lines, a lot of the silver lines, which is what it went along a little bit with the theme of the litter. Well, let's see. Yeah, Daddy will call Puppies. Call them Puppies, Puppies.
Come here.
That's Goldie eating by herself. The big dogs are outside, so we can hear them barking.
They're all under the table. Everyone.
Well, call them.
I did.
You clapped your hands.
Come here.
Puppy, puppy, puppies. Puppy, puppy, puppies. There goes Platinum. There you go. Sit down. They'll come to you. There goes Mercury. We still have Nickel and Silver under the table. Let's see. Is anybody lost? There's somebody hiding over there. That's Mercury on his lap.
Come here. Come here.
I'm going to pull this in a little bit. That's Goldie. Just call these guys.
Come here, guys. Come here. Hey. They're all over there.
That's Bronze. And that's Copper. Those are both reds. Copper is available. And you can see already his movement. He's got it down. Who's making that crying sound? Nickel thinks she's stuck. Let me fix her. You're not stuck, Nickel. There you go. Go to Daddy.
Come here.
Silver slowly making her way. Copper's just off running around. Nothing phases him. We've had, in the last week or so, we would have had them, actually we would have had them outside today, but we've had, it's either been so cold, we had rain for several days, and then we had this big to-do over a big storm, and it ended up just being a big mud. It was sleet, not enough to close school, just enough to make a big muddy mess out of everything. And I have 7 dogs that do come in the house, so as you can see, that's Copper that he was holding. Hold up Goldie, she's the one climbing up you. Goldie, you're not doing your screams today? Somebody's hacking. That's Mercury. Or that's, maybe that was Steel. But you can really see the difference in movement. Beautiful necks on these puppies. So the mother is Mira. Both sire and dam are AKC champions. Mira is out of Rico. Rico is won the Award of Merit at Nationals under 3 years of age. He's a bronze gold grand champion. And he's out of our foundation sire, Sunny, and Shoreland Summer Breeze. That's who Mira is out of. And then Earnhardt is out of Briarbrook's Rhyme and Rhythm, Saul. He was a black tri-male, very nice. And he goes back to some really good, strong lines in Briarbrook. There's several in the pedigree, which is on my site. If you go to my site, I still need to upload the Ask a Pedigree, but if you look at the AKC pedigree, you can see there's several Hall of Fame sires. So that's Copper trying to get the attention. So Copper is on the left. Chewing at the bully stick is Goldie. And then that's Steel. Steel is a black tri-male. And over here we have, with her butt facing me, that's Silver. There goes Bronze. Red tri-female, she just went out of my line of vision. Mercury, what's the matter? Oh, are you playing? Oh, you got some toys? So in this litter, again, Copper for sure is available, and Steel or Mercury will be available. And again, we have some people that are interested, but we haven't decided to accept any deposits at this time. It looks like Silver is probably spoken for, but if you watch this and you fall in love with Silver, do let us know, because sometimes people will change their mind, or there's a change due to something about the puppy somebody likes better. Steel just did, he's up close to Dennis, he just did a really pretty stack by himself. And that's Platinum. Platinum is the black tri-bitch. She has like a fan on her non-show side, and she's really a beautiful bitch. I definitely would say she could be show. She doesn't have a lot of white, her white legs all the way up, but she's still got a glossy black coat. She's got white on the show collar, on the non-show side, so she does have a white collar, and her structure is just great. Bronze, is that you crying? What are you crying about? Go fight with your brother. There you go. Them's fighting words. So there they are. As you can see, they're a lot more lively. They pass out pretty much after they eat. Let's see, that's Nickel and Platinum that have gone back to the food dish for a little bit more, and they're actually eating just hard kibble at night. Their regular meals I'm still wetting down and adding puppy powder and or powdered goat's milk. But there they are, IndigoMoon Aussies, the Precious Metals litter. Thanks for watching.